Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy, and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you also, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are, okay? So much love to you all, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So, much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, got me new lights, okay? So 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lights. So they're very pretty little lights, see? Okay, now then, both of my beautiful sets of lights are beautiful, okay? Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, it may differ in other places. Well, it's dry, no wind, no rain, okay? And, well, it's still a little bit chilly, okay? So I've got my heating on, okay? But of course, you know, I go flipping hot and cold and everything I do you know what I mean, okay? Now then, this is going to be my last video for the day. So we're going to have more of a talk today about the angels, okay? Now, I did notice that for some beautiful and delicious little babies out there that, you know, for some you absolutely enjoyed it. So thank you, okay? Because I do like to have a talk about the beautiful little angels. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, because I'm very much into this sort of thing, if you know what I'm saying to you, yes? And I just want to share with you, you know, from my beautiful book, okay? And some of you, it may very well help you. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, it may very well help, okay? Because I just feel that, you know, for most, we are needing that help. Do you see what I'm saying in the world? And what better way than to do this with our beautiful little angels, do you see? Okay? So today, now, if you do happen to enjoy the video, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, please feel free to subscribe. You know, for others of you, you may even wish to leave a little comment. You know, it's always welcomed. And even if you want to share my video, you know, to do the angels, and also, you know, please feel free to do so. And thank you. So let's make a start, okay? So here we go. So, right. Now, this is to do with conversing. So it's conversing with the angels. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. But I have to start it at this point so that you're going to follow, please and thank you, and understand what I'm saying here. Yes, please and thank you. So people in our workshops are amazed at how easy it is to talk with their angels. Well, yes, because if you can focus, like I have my healing room. So what happens is, like, say, you know, that there may be times when, you know, I just get onto my little stool, you know, and I just pop myself on my healing couch. Do you see what I mean? Because that's my place in that room for me to just, you know, close my eyes, for me to meditate if necessary. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. And of course, in my healing work, I have my 2 beautiful and wonderful and delicious, beautiful dear Archangel Michael and beautiful dear Archangel Gabriel, who have been with me, there we go, for many years, okay? And of course, you know, when I do healing, you know, there's been many, God bless my beautiful dear little clients, God bless them, yes, where, you know, they have felt the presence over the years. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, and it's recently and everything, yes, and they feel that presence. Like some may have even said to me, which they have actually over the years, that when I'm putting my hands on them, they can actually feel like hands, there we go, thank you, my beautiful delicious baby spirits, yes, they can actually feel like hands, like soft hands on top of my hands. Do you see what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to explain this, you know, the different feelings and thoughts that other beautiful dear little clients of mine have had. There we are. It's really difficult to explain, but you know, but they're with us all the time. And this is what I feel that in the world that we're living in, it's like the best way to explain it, it's like it's taken out of us, or others try to take it out of us. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But I just feel that if more just put that trust into this field to do with the angels and was just to trust. There we go. It's all about trusting, okay? And trusting how each and every one of us feel. I mean, for me, I put my total trust in my beautiful, delicious baby angels. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and of course, we've got hundreds of different angels with all different things. Do you know what I mean? For some, it could be, you know, the same as spirit guides could be to do with different job roles. For some, it can be exams. Do you see what I'm saying? There's lots of different beautiful angels, just like there's lots of different beautiful spirit guides. Do you see what I mean? Who will help you, you know, in your time of need if you just trust. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But very sadly, it's like we sort of, you know, I just do not feel that there's enough on this topic. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel that it needs to be banged out more. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but, you know, but not everybody trusts, and then what happens? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so it's, you know, and of course it's what others believe in, isn't it? You know, not everybody believes in the angels. Not everybody believes in spirit guides. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But if more was to, okay, then I just feel that life would be so much more pleasant. There we go, for even sake, for everybody. Okay, but we do have our ones who are like myself, who, you know, believe in all of this. Do you see what I mean? But I just feel that for others, maybe there's just not enough, you know, maybe for some others, God bless, you know, in their lives, maybe they've had, you know, too much bad luck, and, you know, maybe bad luck follows them wherever they go. Well, of course, if that's the case, then there needs to be a cleansing. So there needs to be a cleansing inside the body, but there also needs to be a cleansing and a healing for the outer side of the body as well. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes. So, you know, it's all about turning your mind from the negative to the positive. There we go. Do you see? Okay, so I'm just going to proceed in reading. Okay. So, yes, people in our workshops are amazed at how easy it is to talk with their angels. You don't need to meditate on top of a mountain for 20 years in order to do it. Well, I totally agree. Like I said, I can go into my healing room, I can meditate if I want to, or I can just talk to my beautiful little angels if I want to. Do you see what I mean? Or my beautiful little spirit guides, do you see? Anyway, the essence of opening to your angels is simply coming into an open-hearted state, yes? So you're welcoming, aren't you? Okay, you know, you're finding a place to sit or to lie down, so that, you know, you can open yourself to communicate with the beautiful little angels. Do you see? Right, the grounding, releasing and aligning exercise prepare you to do this, okay? To help you become receptive and accepting, and to experience feelings of compassion, tenderness, deep understanding and delight. Yes, okay? That's why it's so important to do all the steps in order without skipping any. So that's what I'm saying. So the different videos that I'm doing, it's, you know, it's different steps. Do you see what I mean? That one must go through in order to accomplish what it is they want to accomplish. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Okay. And something else that's just come into me not a lot, I just want to say, I don't know whether any of you ever know, you know, like, say, for example, if you just play music, like happy music, and all of a sudden it's like you really feel the need, because I know I do. I was doing it yesterday, actually, okay? you know, when you're doing your cleaning and everything else. Do you see what I mean? And then it's like all of a sudden I'm thinking, gosh, I've got to really play some feel-good tunes. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, again, that can be to do with the presence of the beautiful little angels. And the reason why I say it is because if you're feeling in a happy place and you're playing happy music, okay, the angels actually love it when you're feeling happy. Do you see what I mean? So they want to make you feel happy, okay? The last thing that they ever want is for you to listen to a, you know, not being nasty, but a depressing song. Because, of course, what happens? You listen to a depressing song. Everybody knows this. Well, they should, God bless, okay? That's not being rude or disrespectful with what I'm saying. But if you listen to a depressive song, well, it makes you flipping more depressed, doesn't it? So if you there we are. So if you play happier music, then it's like your whole mood changes. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and you feel lighter. I mean, I know that they've used songs, you know, in other ways, you know, over the decades. I mean, I get that, but we must also remember that we can have music in our hearts. There we are. That's what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And, you know, so not everything has to be negative. Okay. So let's proceed. The angels connect us to our higher source of knowing the higher self. Yes. Okay. That aspect of ourselves, which is God conscious. Yes. It is loving but neutral, compassionate but unsentimental. It exists in each of us, although most of us can't maintain states of God consciousness for prolonged periods of time. That's what I'm talking about. Do you see what I'm saying? So we could try to be in the moment, but that's why it's called a moment, isn't it? Because it's like that moment of happiness, that moment of joy, that moment of communicating with your beautiful and dear little angels. But what happens is, very sadly, because we have so much going on in our lives and we've got the chatter in our minds, okay, that we cannot have it to last for a very long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But again, this is to do with everyday life for most of us, okay, where there's always something going on. So it means we cannot just be still. If you follow what I'm saying to my delicious little babies, yes, please and thank you. Right. But many of us do have occasional glimpses of it, yes. Thank heaven, which is true. You know, thank you. Do you see? Okay. Thank heaven, yes. Enough to let us know that it's part of, over the page, okay, who we are, yes, okay. And working with the angels helps to bring this higher self through, yes, okay. And you soon know, once you start learning to do this, you'll soon know, because you will start to feel lighter. Do you see what I'm saying? There we go. You will start to feel much lighter in yourself, okay? But of course, this takes practice. Okay, but what do they say? Practice makes perfect. Do you see what I mean? There we go, okay? So let's continue. Okay, one school of thought has it that our angel is actually our higher self that became separated from us when we embodied as humans, okay? From this standpoint, meeting your angel is reconnecting with another part of yourself, yes, okay? This feels true for a good number of us, but don't take our word for it. See how it feels for you. Do you see? Okay? In any case, talking with your angel will provide you with a key to understanding yourself and others. Yes, okay? That's what I'm, saying, okay? So once you start to get the knack of it, you then have more of an understanding, not only of yourself, but for others as well. Do you see? Okay. It can also help you clarify your purpose in life, yes. Okay, what we're here to do, because I truly believe in my heart, okay, that each and every one of us come to this earth, there we go, before I even say it, for a reason. We're all here to bring something, figure of speech, to the table. Do you know what I mean? Whether that's doing talks, whether that's, teaching somebody, practical skills, okay? For others, it could be, teaching others about life, how to get through life. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but we're all here for a reason. Yes, we are. Okay, but some, very sadly, God bless them, they're not really too sure of their purpose. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But again, this is where spiritually and angelically they should be wanting, please God, to learn more. Do you see? Okay. So, okay, it can also help you clarify the purpose in life, yes, and open you up to your unique gifts. Yes, because we're all gifted. Every single one of us are gifted. It's just that some, they have it, especially over decades, they have it drummed into them that maybe they're classed as, God bless, but useless, that anything they do in life is just, not helping others. But that's wrong, because when somebody's treated like that, how can they quite possibly see the goodness, there we go, in themselves? It's what you call dumbing down. Do you see? When you constantly tell somebody that they're useless, or that, another word is an idiot, and I personally cannot stand that word, idiot or stupid. I really cannot stand those words, okay, because nobody's an idiot, nobody's stupid, okay. Sometimes they can maybe get a little bit misguided. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Or maybe they're just not having anybody around them to explain things to them. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes, but nobody's ever an idiot and nobody's ever stupid. Okay, sometimes they just need that extra for somebody to come up to them and say, you know what, you are a wonderful man or woman, you are wonderful, you do a lot of good for the world and things like this, or in other cases you can do a lot for the world. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, it's just giving somebody that reassurance. It's all right, it's my beautiful little Maisie, she's up here, see? You're making an appearance, little Maisie, my beautiful little Maisie. But look, she's with the little Maisie. Yeah, she's here. Okay, right, there we go. Okay, so yes, you're joining in, are you, beautiful little Maisie? She's joining in. Okay, so she's just having a walk. Okay, little Maisie. Okay, right, that's that. We do not eat on the table, by the way, okay, so that's why I can just let her do this, okay, so, not in like kitchens and things like this, she doesn't walk, no, okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to have to continue reading because she's right here with me, you can see her a little bit here, okay. So little Maze, Mommy's just got to carry on reading. She's just rubbing herself against my little angel book and now she's lying on it. Okay, I just need to be able to read my little princess, okay. So, there we go. She's lying all across my book, okay? I love you, don't I? Mommy loves you. My beautiful little Maisie, beautiful little rubes, okay? When your angel speaks to you, it's important to write down whatever you receive. Yes, that's another good way, okay? And it's a bit like you can either go out as well, you can sit under a tree, okay? Just take a pad and pencil with you, or pad and pen, and you just close your eyes and it's whatever comes to you. And it does work, it really does work, that does, okay? So be sure to keep your angel notebook and pen nearby when you do exercise, okay? 13, okay? Write without editing, or censoring or trying to change words or expressions to make them sound better. Yes. So what this is about, my beautiful, delicious little babies out there, okay? It's like, you know, say for example, something comes into your mind, yes, you write it down, okay? And it may not be the word that you want to see. But if you change that word, then the best way for me to explain this is that you're not receiving the message properly. There we are. You're just not receiving it properly, okay? Sometimes we have to receive things so that we can make changes positively, shall we say, in our lives, and so that we can help others as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'll just continue reading, okay? Write without judgments, that's right. As if you were taking dictation. When you have finished, it is courteous to thank your angel. Well, I always say that. I always thank my beautiful little angels, and I always thank my beautiful little spirit guides, okay, for helping me. Because if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be able to help, there we go, others. Okay? So this is what this is saying, yes? Must always say, please, must always say thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's my motto, okay? You may even wish to write thank you at the end, yes? You know, because you're thanking them for the information that they have given you. Do you see? Okay? So, right. This is preparation now, okay, my delicious little babies. So you've got don't forget to write, and now preparation. So now that you have mastered the first 3 steps in opening to your angel, you are prepared to speak directly with your celestial friend, okay? You may no longer need to listen to the exercises on tape. Yes, because of course, like I said earlier, you would have practiced it. Okay, and practice does make perfect. Okay, my delicious little babies. If you've practiced them enough, you will be familiar with them. Yes, okay. In that case, you'll just need to record the exercise that follows. But if the steps are not familiar yet, or if you like listening to them, here's a recap of the angel. Of the exercises to tape, sorry, okay, in the order in which you'll use them prior to opening your angel, okay? So you record them one after the other, and remember to allow pauses in between each step to give you time to follow the instructions. That's right. Because when you pause, okay, so whatever information you're receiving and then you're writing it down, yes, well, you do need to pause. Okay, so just so that it's very clear what you've wrote and the information that you've been given, yes, okay, that's what that means, okay. So here we go. So this is the next part, okay. So now you are ready to talk to your angel, yes, but you need to be in a quiet place to do this without any interference, okay. So it's a bit like blocking out. It's all right, little Maisie's got off now. She's going to jump on the chair in a minute, okay. It's about blocking out, any outside noise, and this does require focus. You have to be really focused, okay. So it is like meditating in some ways. There we are, okay. So you are grounded and centered, yes, okay. Feeling your connection to the earth and to the heavens, yes, okay. That's why I always say it is really good at either a healing room or to be out in nature to be able to do these exercises, yes, okay. You've released any blockages that could get in the way of making clear contact with your angel, and you're feeling lighter and more open. That's what I was saying to you earlier, my delicious little babies, yes? It's like once you keep practicing, yes, and then you practice the focus, you know, to focus on what you're doing, yes, and to concentrate, yes, it will become, there we are, it will become easier. But I will not fib to you, it does take a little while to be able to accomplish this. Do you know what I'm saying? And it does take practice and dedication, yes, okay, because nothing happens overnight, okay. Right, you've brought yourself into deeper alignment with your guardian angel. That's correct, Jess. Right, you are receptive and tuned to the frequency of the angels. And of course, like I said, you'll know this because you'll start to feel lighter. There we are. That is how the best way for me to explain it. You just feel that lightness. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, like everything's just, just being removed from your mind and your shoulders. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, you'll notice the difference. You really will, okay? When you do this exercise, you will be asking your angel a question. That's right. So you ask in the mind. I always ask in the mind. To me, it's more powerful than out loud. Okay, there we are. Okay, for me it is. I always ask in the mind. Okay. Before you start, begin to frame a question. It should be simple and open-ended, such as, what do you wish to communicate to me? That's right. Because you're wanting your beautiful dear angels to let you know, in a way, what it is that they want to say to you. And then, of course, how it can help yourself and then help others. See, I'm all cold. See, I've been going cold all throughout, okay? Right, what do I need to know right now? See, yes, so these are very simple questions just to ask your beautiful dear little angels. But like I said, you have to be in a very quiet, thank you, my beautiful little spirits in the house, okay? And God bless them, right? And my beautiful little angels are around as well, okay? And what I'm saying to you is you have to be in a very quiet place. I mean, it's all right if you're out in nature with the beautiful little birdies. I love the sound of the beautiful little birdies, okay? That's fine. That's perfectly fine, yes? But no other distractions. Like, even if somebody's walking past, try not to get distracted. Do you understand what I mean? It's all about focusing on what you're doing, do you see? And what you're asking, okay? But like I said, and in the book as well, simple questions. Well, the trouble is with life, right, is that everything, for some reason, it just is made more difficult, there we are, than what it has to be, okay? Nothing has to be as complicated, does it? Okay, so let me just continue. There we go. How can I be open to your voice, or even what is your name? Yes, so in some cases, they will let you know what their name is, okay? So, and I've just got Ariel. Okay, so when I'm talking at the moment, I'm getting Ariel, so that's Archangel Ariel. Okay, my delicious little babies. So for some of you out there, maybe, one of your beautiful dear little angels will be, Archangel Ariel. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, okay. Okay, this is it now. So opening, this is exercise 13 now, delicious little babies, because if you remember I mentioned exercise 13 earlier. So now this is the exercise to do, then that's the end of my video, okay? I will do more talking on it, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to do it in different stages. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Because I just do not want to bombard you with everything all in one go, because by doing that, it's like it's just going to, not meaning this in a nasty way, okay, but it's going to start to confuse. So we do not want that, not a liking, okay? So rather than confuse, just do this in little stages, okay? Which is what I'm doing. Have your notebook and pen handy. At the top of a clean page, write opening to my angel and the date. Yes, I always say it's important to write the dates down, okay? Always date it. So, I mean, you could just put, say for today, it's the 13th of May. So sometimes others may put the 13th to the 5th, 2023, okay? Or in America, they do it a different way, don't they? They do the number the other way around. I think it's 5, then 13, and then 2023. But I like to put, if you're doing anything like this, actually date it. So today is Saturday. So I would put Saturday, the 13th of May, 2023. So I'll just put the whole lot. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Just so that you know in your old noddle, in your mind, okay, what you've done, okay? So this is the exercise, and then, like I said, this is the end of the video then, okay, my delicious little babies. And it would be just so beautiful for some of you delicious little babies who do take an interest in this, just to try it. There we are, just to try it, okay? And you will feel a difference. Honestly, you really, really will, you know. Just gotta have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Now then, so this is, you know, the exercise now, okay? So number one, sit in your sacred space with your feet flat on the floor and your eyes closed. Yes, okay? Sense the presence of your angel drawing closer and closer to you. Yes? Imagine that its wings are softly folded around you. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Right, number two, as you inhale and exhale slowly, yes, so in other words, it's like, okay, let's just, so you go, so you inhale, yes, hold, exhale, okay, so we do it again. Hold, exhale. Okay, so then you do that 3 times. Okay, my delicious babies, yes? Please and thank you. Right. So as you inhale and exhale slowly, feel or sense the presence of your angel reaching out to you. Breathe in this closeness and let a question rise up within you. Yes, now you'll soon know when you've got the beautiful little angels around you, and how you will know this, my delicious little babies, is that all of a sudden you'll start to feel warm, okay? So if it's your beautiful little spirit guards, you'll usually feel a bit cold, okay? So like when I get cold here, that's my, you know, my spirit guards around me, yes? Or it could be one side of your body, either side. Do you see what I mean? Or you could just, you know, feel something really close to you, maybe a cold on your face. That is your dear spirit guide, yes, your beautiful little spirit guide. With the beautiful little angels, you'll feel this warmth, you know, so it's like you'll feel as if you've got a beautiful little blanket around you, but yet you haven't got anything at all. You haven't got that blanket there, but you'll feel like it. All of a sudden you'll get a warm feeling, okay? So anyway, so number 3, bring your attention to your heart. See, this is what I say, okay? I believe with my heart in things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So that's how I believe. That's why whenever I work with things, I work with my heart and not my mind, not my noddle. Do you see what I'm saying? I go with what's in my heart, okay? And of course, you know, that could be something good or bad. You know, if somebody's, you know, maybe not treating you respectfully or something like that. Well, of course, you know, I go with my heart in my thoughts and feelings, what I feel about that situation and what I feel about whoever it is. Do you know what I mean? And you've got the good side, whereas, you know, you can see something really beautiful in life, okay? And of course, you go with your heart because you're going, oh, isn't that beautiful? Do you know what I mean? So there's 2 different sides, okay? Something's just made me say that. There we go, for some reason. Right, okay. Place the question you want to ask in your heart by visualising the words written there. Okay, number 4. Oh, little Maisie's back again. Okay, my delicious babies. You joining in again? Oh, she comes to let you know. Okay, she is following. Aren't you beautiful little Maisie, beautiful little Ruth? They're both following. But little Ruth's having a little snooze. Okay, and little Maisie's up. There we go. You're seeing the tail at the moment, my delicious little babies. You're showing off your tail, little Maisie. Okay. Now then, right. When you feel the words in your heart, this is number 4. Open your eyes and write the question down in your notebook. Close your eyes again. Yes, so each time you receive a word, you just open your eyes, write it down, please and thank you, my delicious little babies, and then just close your eyes again, and then you just wait for the next word to come, or words, okay? Number 5, with the words of your question in your heart and in your mind, connect to your deep desire to hear the voice of your angel. listen in your heart and in your throat. Yes, okay, because that's, you know, you've got your throat chakra there, okay. For those of you who know, and for those of you who do not know, my beautiful little babies, be aware of any feelings that come up. Angels reach us through feelings, so that may be the first form of contact. Allow the feelings and be open to the words that arise. Yes. Okay, so you may even find that for some of you delicious little babies that you maybe your throat will change, or do you know what I mean? Or maybe, I don't know, so it's making me say you need to clear your throat. Okay. Now then, number 6, write whatever you receive, which may be words, images, or feelings. Yes. So for some of you, or if you're pretty good at drawing, okay, maybe they might show something, okay, to you, and then you draw it, okay, because that's what some delicious babies out there do, you know, rather than write things down, you know, they can draw it, okay. For some it's easier, okay, you know, however they feel, you know, maybe they're not very good at with you know, putting words to paper, but they're very good at drawing, okay? And of course, it's a beautiful skill if somebody's excellent at drawing. Actually, my dad's really good at drawing. He really is, you know, honestly. Mind you, I can draw, I suppose. I did a lot of the drawing when I was doing my interior design course. You have to do, that involves a lot of, there we are, a lot of drawing, yes. Anyway, right, but everybody's different, aren't they? Okay? Number 7, remember to thank your angel for the message. Yeah, so when you do receive your messages, again, I always say thank you. It's important to say thank you, but it's also important when you're asking them to draw near is please, you know, step near, please draw close, please draw near, or please step near, please step close. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Number 8, read over what you have received. Yes, because that's important. And this is why I say, you know, or whatever it is that you've drawn, there we are, you know, just really look at it and really focus. So if it's the words, you're focusing on the words. If it's drawings, it's like, what else are you seeing in that drawing? Do you see what I'm saying? There's always a message. And this is why I always say that words are very important. And even if you're looking at a drawing, okay, it could be any time, you know, you're looking at it. What are your thoughts and feelings to do with that drawing? Do you see? You know, because everybody would give a different take. It's like you could put 5 in a room, man and woman, yes, but each one will see something different in a drawing or in a painting. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. It'd be very rare that anybody that they all give the same answer, because each and every one of us sees something different, don't we? Okay. So even like with words, you know, we're told that this word means this word, but when you really start to practice this, yes, and really go into it, a word could mean something different to you other than what we've been told the word means. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes? Okay. So I'm just going to finish up now, okay, my delicious little babies. So I hope that, you know, for some of you delicious little babies, that you've enjoyed this today. I know it's a lot to take in, okay, but once you master how to communicate, you will start to feel, there we go, much better in yourself, okay? It just takes practice, that's all. But practice does make perfect, okay? So, okay, here we go. This is just to finish off, okay? Notice how you feel about the message. It may surprise you, okay? And it may touch you, yes? So, for some of you delicious little babies out there, you may even feel a little bit emotional with the messages that you have, there we are, received. Okay, so it's going to hit that heart side of you. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and you know, you might even, your eyes might even well up. You know, it might just make you feel that little bit emotional, but in a lovely way. There we are, in a lovely way. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. If the words bring tears to your eyes, see, I've just said, okay, because I haven't read this part prior to doing the video, okay, my delicious little babies. Well, I haven't read any of it prior to this, okay. I've only read parts of my book, if you know what I mean, okay. Yes, so if the words bring tears to your eyes or you feel moved in some way, you'll know that your angel has spoken through you. Yes. Okay, that's really worded. There we are, perfectly actually. Okay, my delicious little babies. But it's how you feel in your heart at the time. And, you know, so if your little tears well up, well, you know, you're feeling it from the heart, aren't you? Yes, and I've just got release. So, and that's another way of your beautiful little angels helping you to release something that's maybe been locked within you. Okay, that you was needing to unlock and you could not quite find the key. It's just a, you know, saying, but you couldn't quite find the key. But our beautiful dear little angels and your beautiful dear little angels would help you to release it. Okay, so once you release, that in itself makes you feel much better, doesn't it? Yes. So, okay. That's right. Okay, so that's really it, really, my delicious little babies. So there's nothing else to say today, okay? So what I'd like you to do, okay, and yeah, here we go, and I'm not going to read this one today, but I've just turned the page and it just says practice, practice, practice. That's a good way for me to end on this video. That's what all of this is about. In fact, I'm going to put my little bookmark there, okay, for the next time, okay? And like I say, you know, it's just about, and I've closed my book. Thank you, my beautiful little book, okay? Now, you know, it's like anything in life, okay? Like some can meditate, some find it easy to meditate. I personally find it easy to meditate. I've done 2 different types of different meditations. So I've done the one spiritual side, plus I've also done the Buddhist way, okay? And the Buddhist way is all about focusing on one thing, okay? And once you master it, well, it's brilliant because any outside noise, anything just disappears. Simply, there we go, disappears, okay? Because you're only focusing on one thing. Do you see? Because, and then getting back to what I was saying earlier on my video to you all, my delicious little babies, who are so very kind to even listen to my video, okay? And God bless you. Okay, and thank you. Well, you see, the thing is, in life, it's like they've made it where it's like your mind is too busy. There we are. It's like tick, 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 tick. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Because if you was actually to come into yourself, that's what I call it, coming into yourself, yes? And you can block all of that, okay? Well, it helps your well-being. There we are, it helps your well-being. But they do not, shall we say, certain in the world do not want us to be in that state in our minds. Do you see what I mean? Where we're only focusing on one thing, okay? Because if we look at life, everything is, thank you, my beautiful, delicious little spirit. See how bright it's gone, yes? They do not want us to just be focusing on one thing, because that strengthens our spirituality, it strengthens our communications with our beautiful little angels, and do you see what I mean, with our beautiful spirit. So that is not what they want. Do you see? But if we can all do this, and then more and more and more can do the same thing, okay? This also takes away, I've just got fear. This also takes away fear. Sorry, it takes away fear. Okay, and once you can trust and meditate and, like I say, sit under a tree, or if you have a healing room, if you're blessed, you know, have a healing room, but it's a blessing if you can go out into nature and just sit in the peace and quiet, well, with our beautiful little birdies and with the trees and the grass and the flowers. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Well, if more and more and more was to do that, then it means that the fear would go. Do you see? But because, like, in life, it's like globally, we've had everything just flipping thrown at us. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? This is what makes it more difficult. I mean, I've come across many in my time, in my decades. They're just simply not very good at meditating. They just say, oh, I just cannot meditate. They say, I'd love to be able to, but they just cannot, because their mind is constantly tick, 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 tick. Do you see what I mean? Oh, what am I going to cook for tea? Oh, where have I got to go now? Oh, I've got to go shopping. Oh, I've got to go to work. I've got to go. Do you see what I mean? Instead of just being still. Okay, so I hope that I did not make this too confusing, okay, because you're all very intelligent, like I've said before, okay, and I hope that some of you delicious little babies will try this. But there we go. But, you know, like I say, you know, it's going to take practice. I mean, some like quicker, you know, and can master it more quickly than others. But please just do not get frustrated with yourself. Like, you may have the first time or the second time where you're not really receiving anything at all. Please do not worry. That's fine. Please do not worry. You know, because maybe on the third time you will then start to receive words and information or something, you know, that you can draw, do you see, to help you to understand things better, or what's they're wanting you to do to either make changes in your life or how you can then help to change others' lives for the better as well as yourself. There we are. Okay, so until my next video, okay, wishing you all a beautiful morning, evening or afternoon, and please continue to feel the love, okay? Please give a tap on the back, a shake of the old hand to some families, some friends, some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're wonderful, beautiful, juicy and delicious, and that you love them so, okay? And please continue to lift the vibration, okay? And also, you know, try to take care of yourself and others if you can, okay? And a listening ear, okay? Because we need more of this in the world, okay? But because everybody's distracted by other things, sometimes it gets overlooked, okay? And, you know, just whatever you're doing in the world, please just try and find something, even if it's once a day, you know, to smile about, or, you know, if you just get that urge just to play some real feel-good tunes, feel-good music, please play it, because the angels love it when we're happy, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And that's one of the things, it's one of the common things, you know, and I find I've been like this for years. If all of a sudden I've just got to play something really happy, yes, because it lifts that vibration. Do you see? It makes you feel happier in yourself, which makes you then feel lighter in yourself. Do you see? That anything else, any worries of the day or not, okay, just bounce off you. Do you know what I mean? It cannot, not in a physical sense, but it cannot touch you. So, and beautiful, dear little spirit saying goodbye as well. Thank you, my beautiful, dear little spirit. And my little lads are saying goodbye, so I'm going to switch you off, my little babies. That's the end of the video. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed it, that some of you will get some enjoyment out of my video to you all today, my delicious little babies. I hope that, you know, that, and I hope that some of you will even, you know, to practice it, because I tell you what, you'll never look back. You'll never look back. Can you see how my birth race, my face changes? You know, when I'm talking about the angels, it's like a different level. I just feel so happy, and I'm in my element when I'm talking like this. Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel happy. Do you see what I mean? And it keeps a smile on my birth race, on my face. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? So, and it can help with all different areas of your life. You know, whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's family situations, whether it's working situations or business situations. You know, our beautiful and wonderful dear little angels are here to help us with whatever it is that's going on in our lives, okay? So please, do you know what I mean? Just please, for some of you, just please at least try it. You know, and like I say, you know, once you mastered it, honestly, and then maybe you could teach others. Do you see what I mean? And for others of you, I don't know, maybe you'd be able to, you know, just to help you, you know, maybe, you know, receive donations to help others. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? You know, because the better that you are, and the better that you are at learning this, yes, you'd be amazed at, there we are, at how many others you can help out there. Just takes that, just one little step. Do you know what I mean? And then it just goes from strength to strength. Do you see? Okay, so until my next video, once again, thank you so very much for listening. Okay, so much love to you all wherever you are in the world. Okay, you just take care, and God bless to you all. And may dear God, may dear angels and our dear spirit guides be with you always. Okay, so much love. Take care. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.